Things pick aside you, finding something tasteful. Always fight for nothing but die for something. Has to survive in a fight for your life.
Yes, sir.
Hype City, we are here. You already know this, man. You done seen him around me mad times, seen him on the show.
They better know me.
You know what it is, man. My man Eli Seeney.
What's going on?
We here, Breeze Studios, Philly. He dropping a new project. It's called Nova. Got some records. He played me some records. I can't wait until you guys hear them. But what's going on, bro?
Bro, working, man, as you see.
I see.
You walked in on us working.
I see.
And, now we got some... It's a new single established every record we make.
Okay.
So, that lets you know we're in a good spot. But nah, man, I just came over here, linked with Studio, Breed, hit Mason up. I've been meaning to work with him for a minute now. You know what I mean? Because, so many artists we're already familiar with. Shout out to Carson, man. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Mizzy and y'all, man. Like, so many people. BAU, I remember coming out to the album release party here. So ever since then, I was like, man, I got work out here.
Definitely.
Finally making it happen. Got these crazy beats from Jay White.
Okay, shout out Jay White.
Yeah, and that's it, man. I just started working. I came here with just stuff already done. You know what I mean? It was already just finalized, but then these fools get involved,
right?
And everything's becoming a finished product, and it's dope. Every step along the way, we're able to kind of synchronize even more and make something even doper.
Right.
Everything we start with.
So how many records you got on the joint?
It's 10 records.
10 records.
10 records. We dropping a little 10-piece, nice little even.
How many features?
So the artists that feature on the album is gonna only be Mayhem.
Okay, the one you played.
That's
right.
Bro had to, been meaning to work forever.
Shout out Mayhem.
It's like fam, you know what I mean? So like we've definitely been, and plus our energy just plays off each other crazy. And then these guys, Mason and Maverick, over here, man.
Okay, shout out to them.
Yeah, man. So
why only 2 though?
You know what?
Because before, on some other joints, you had, multiple joints, you know what I mean, here and there.
I don't normally have that many. Anyway.
Not many, yeah.
First album, I only had Mason was on there with like a little, little step in. He came in and laid some salsa on one of them. Because
that was the Holy Ghost joint, right? Yeah.
Now that's why it's dope to now create more from scratch.
Right.
Because we already had something kind of cool going on there. But like MJ, Maji was on there too. And I don't know, it just happens organically. Like it's just
you just say, yo, I want these people to work with.
Because I don't know. I just don't seek out the features, and I don't. Everything's kind of so complete by the time I show it to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you have you kind of record. You got your own little setup, so you kind of build it anyway. So probably when you come to this point, you're like, all right, I got this done. Yeah. So I just need these people to kind of finish it up for me.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, and you go to the people who do that.
Right.
You know what I mean, in order to get it done. And that's kind of been the mantra of this whole process is just, just get it done how it's meant to be done, how it deserves to be done, in the right environment with the right people, and give it the time it deserves. That's why I set a deadline. I set the date months in advance, and I said I'm going to do a 6 months. I'm rolling it out, and that started back in February. It was the very first session here in February 27th. That started the 6-month process, and now we're nearing done recording.
Okay.
So I got a freestyle that I'm about to drop.
Right.
Like I said, I'm about to get it to you. I'm on the Whoopty John. I had to hop on there.
Okay.
I saw some really dope ones out there.
Right.
And I just felt like the beat is so dope. It's like I think it just deserves to be rapped on.
That's what you know. That's what you've been doing though for since I know you. You've been just bodying different little instrumentals real quick.
Body something real fast. And that one kind of I was like, I like this. I like how it stretch out on here. So I'm gonna get you that record. You gonna be like the first one playing it, of course.
Right.
And then there's a video dropping for it.
Okay.
So I'll get you the record.
Who shot the video?
Right now. So Ray Valdez shot the video.
Right.
And then there's a guy named Krakow, I forget his name, out in Albania. That's the editor. So, Shout to him, man. He turned around. He just shot it back so quick. He's boop, done. I was I like this. I could do this. But yeah, Ray, he shot
right.
Overkill and
Yeah.
a ton of our shows and stuff like that. So that's shout out to Ray, man. He always does great work. And he'll probably be handling most of the visuals for the album because I gotta get in the single mode once we decide what it is.
Okay.
Because like I said, every session
is it like a single?
That's obviously the single. Like every session.
But since you said that, you got the 10 joints, right?
Yeah.
But which one was your favorite that you made?
Oh my God. It's really difficult to pick that. That's like having 10 kids, bro. Like,
nah, but there's always that one where you be like, this is it. Yeah, I know this is it.
There's one kid you like more. We don't need to get it. Nah, I'd say only because me as a hip hop fan, I gravitate towards the stuff that's like a little more like heartfelt, kind of more raw, like really personal and expressive. So like the record Murderer is like that for me. Like it's almost like remember War and Peace?
Right, that's my joint.
That's your joint.
Yeah, that's like my one right there.
Yeah, so like it's that vibe where it's I was just sending, you know what I'm saying? And so I like that because I appreciate that as a fan of music in general.
Right.
So like just stepping back and looking at mine, I kind of gravitate towards that one. But yeah, there's bangers, man. There's bangers, bro. Okay.
So Nova is here.
I'm trying to tell you, don't think you understand. You only heard one.
Right. I already know.
You already know
what's going down.
They don't know. There's one that you don't know that I can't wait to hear.
Okay.
They already know.
That's why they back there smiling and shit. They like, yeah, wait until you hear this one.
Bro, we've been in here, man. Like this is like
I seen them lives. I'm like, yo, they in there cooking right now.
This is like second home at this point. And we did it right, man. I approached Mason, we made a deal, like, yo, man, we made
this is what we gonna do.
Here, like, you know what I mean? This is it. This is, we in project mode here. So we just came in and we've been cranking, yo.
So
ain't been a minute off.
When people hear Nova,
yeah,
what do you think they're gonna be like when they because I just want to say real quick, this guy is like the Twitter god. I'm glad to know this guy because real quick, just a little sidetrack.
Shout out to my Twitter people.
This man had like, I don't know, maybe I was gonna say like 50 followers at one time, and then he just started tweeting and tweeting, and now he's up to like 20, and I still don't get Twitter at all, but he's like the Twitter guy. He's been on Shade Room with his posts, all types of wild stuff. So, what's the world gonna say when they hear Nova? Because some of your fans probably don't even know you do all this.
Yeah, it's weird because shout out to the Twitter hive. By the way, shout out to y'all. Y'all probably see some of this somehow. But what's dope is that there are people who know.
Right.
And they're waiting. And that's exciting because it makes you feel... I was just listening to a podcast, Ari Herstand's podcast, and he was interviewing a guy. And he was talking about how when you cross over that point where like the people who support you, they're being of service to you. By supporting you as you are figuring it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it flips when you're being of service to them, when you're giving them a favorite record, and like when you cross over into that point. So I just feel like at this point, like that's where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that the ones who know, I'm giving them what they're waiting for. You know what I mean? Like, because I've been raw up to this point. I've been real raw, figuring it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's because, especially, second album on Leak, because I was just, I'm getting an album out by my damn self. I'm
just doing it. Yeah.
I don't give a damn I'm releasing an album. If no one knows, I don't give a shit. So, now it's like I said, give it the time it deserves and let it speak for itself. I think when they hear it, they're going to be like, that's you? Like,
right.
Be, you know that feeling.
Yeah.
There's like,
you're gonna be like, hold up, nah, that's not you.
You did this?
Like who? Well, who is it then? You know what I mean?
This is you. I got a lot of that on like that everywhere freestyle. That's like my most viewed thing on the internet is that. That's probably like 500,000 views because of Twitter, and that's what they would know before. It's just like, yo, he can rap.
But it's cool because like you just jumped on there, started doing your thing, and you met these people, and they became fans. Like you have real fans. Like when I always ask that question to people, I'm like, well, who are your fans? Most people will be like, I'm just doing it for this. You actually have real fans. People like, yo, when is that dropping?
Bro, honestly,
pass me the music.
Yeah, I have a lot of honestly, it's a matter of me getting to them at this point, and that's why I'm like releasing content in the way that I am. because I want to pay attention, you know, to where I'm needed. You know what I mean? If I feel like my music is going to be records that someone needs to listen to, or like they'll fuck with it, like, you know what I mean? It's going to resonate with them, then it's my job to go give it to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I know that I got 20K on Twitter. Like, I know there's a good chunk that if I pull up on them, they coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They coming.
You have a show, they going, and they can get to it. They gonna pull up.
Some of these people are very influential. So if I get the right people, you know, so I know that if I'm there, like I said, they're waiting for it. So it's like, all right, well, do my part, show up with it.
Okay.
And you know, just having the faith that they're going to do what's necessary from there.
Definitely. Now, is the whole album produced by Jay White?
Entire album, bro.
Okay. Shout out Jay White.
South Jersey light skin connection.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, I don't like. It happened on the last album. Like, I had a record. It's like a light bulb went off. I had a record. You know the record, Dedicated.
Right.
That you've probably heard 30 versions of Dedicated before that, because I was
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out the beat and whatever it's gonna go. And then I realized Jay White's been sending me beats forever, and I'm like, bro, I got a library that I can just like go through and listen. Because I realized I didn't have to realize Jay White's dope.
Right.
He got some steam. So it's like, it just dawned on me, like, yo, I got a database. I already know this dude is dope. And I just picked out one of his beats to finish my last album. I literally was the last one done. And I was like, oh shit, it's got a home if I throw it on this Jay White joint. This one is fire. So that was like that was the first taste. And then I realized, oh, I got a lot of records I can do that with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On top of having written now some new joints. There's some shit you never heard. There's some shit you heard way different versions of before.
Right.
There's some shit that's a whole lot in between of that. You know what I mean? Maybe you heard it before and now it's new.
Well, you like to bounce around with it. You know what I mean? I can say, you know, you like to be creative and do different things, not just stay the same way.
I like to stick with it until it's done.
Right.
So if it's like, yo, I had this record on SoundCloud, but that record was meant to, like, really go, you know.
Yeah, it goes somewhere else.
It was meant to go on another level, and I picked out a YouTube beat.
Right. So let me flip it up.
Go get real production and then finish it. So like, I stick with it until it's done, because like you have a vision for how something's supposed to be.
Right.
And it's like, this time around, I wasn't going to, like, you know, sacrifice anything. I was going to make sure the vision was right, and that I got other motherfuckers around me that can contribute and know what's dope and what's not, and you know what I mean, got their own spin on it, because there's a lot of stuff you don't see. You know what I'm saying? And we got another angle at it. Shit, the record we just made tonight, insane. It's at an insane place right now. Like, I'd have never seen it coming. Walking in here, and then as soon as the beat come on, I'm just kind of doing my part about what I'm about to lay. Mason's like, got an idea. Pshroom. Maverick's like, yo, got an idea. Pshroom. You know what I mean? They run in and now it's a whole nother record.
But that's good. You got creative minds around you like that.
It's crazy because like the stuff that he came up with was just in the vein of what the record's about. So it's like, oh, this is the energy where it's supposed to be, if that's how it's going down. So like, it's really just about trusting that.
Definitely. So Nova, August what?
August 27th.
August 27th?
Yeah. 6/27 is the single.
Okay.
What single it is? Hey, we'll see.
Okay.
But there will be a single. At least one. I don't know what we're going to do.
You're just going to play
listen, I'm buying 10 packs of videos. I said it. I'm buying 10 packs. We shoot videos for all of them.
Okay. So you're getting visuals for everything.
I'm not going to commit to that.
But you're trying to.
Because Twitter will rip me to shreds if I say that and I don't. This nigga can't even shoot videos.
Yeah, you shoot the home videos, you know, like what everybody else. Yeah, I mean.
That's true. But now I got a process now, and I think that I got a nice, you know, Ray's getting involved still. You know, got some people involved, and we're gonna make some things happen. So, yeah, 6/27 though is gonna be the single. I'm dropping the freestyle like immediately.
Okay.
Immediately. When's this? Whatever. You'll have.
Whenever
you'll have it to play.
I got you.
Probably by the time that you know, people
dropping right here on Hype City.
Exactly, because
you know, follow us.
By the time y'all even hear this, you most likely are hearing the freestyle because it's ready. It's in your inbox right now, man.
Definitely. So look, man, before we get out of here, let the world, you know, anything you want the world to know.
Okay. Listen. First off, stop putting ketchup in the fridge. I don't relax with that. First and foremost, I'm done having this conversation.
Who are you having this conversation with?
Talking about it. Do not put it in the fridge.
Okay. You really heard about that, man. Like, yo.
Other than that, follow me, Eli Seeney, man. I don't know.
Don't come to my crib then, because I put ketchup in the fridge.
No, listen, follow me on Twitter. If you Google me on Twitter, you'll find me, Eli Seeney. There's all kind of weird ass tweets I've gone viral for. Yeah, you'll find that. But posted underneath that viral tweet is likely going to be my music. So look for that shit.
Good plug right here.
Look for that shit. So yeah, it's coming, man. The flood is coming. It's happening.
Definitely. Jersey Gliss, Hype City, Breeze Studios, Maverick Mason, Unk in the building. Shout out 6. You already know, man. We here. Check us. Follow us. Hypecityshow. Get that Nova. August 27th. You already know what it is.
Immediately.
We out.
Cheer. It's the one though.
This shit is so classic. Oh, man. Go in. I'm burning a candle at both ends. Only one with the family, ain't no friends. I'm good at the camera with no lens. I'm too big to this question. Yes, man, only this weekend. You the champion. The less text tens. Only SBN made the best win. Made the best win. The better, yeah. Better show me the respect. I ain't never wanna flex. Cause I ain't never wanna test. I ain't next up in the air, boy. Raise your voice and I don't hear noise. Before sliding out in there, boy. Then it's JK like Jamiroquai. I mean Jamiroquai. Putting fear in guys. Got them stuck and looking like they paralyzed. You can see what's up when any pair of eyes. I'm a terrorized till I'm verified. Rarest kind of she from outer space. You ain't getting to it, get up out of feet. Don't know what it take to get up out of lace. Even out of state, I'm never out of place. I'm never out of place. I'm never out of place. Yeah, now they coming late and now they gonna wait cause I can run away. Standing out, I'm on a grace, y'all don't wanna race, that'll be the day. Don't know how you wanna be able to lock me in a date and I'll be on the way. And an album on the way. Yeah, go in. They playing a game for the token. Should approach him with a ghost man. Really woke theory at the low end. And it's so serious because really living in the moment. What you say, yeah, maybe go 10. Yeah, maybe Charlotte ain't no prince, not a no sense in a guy. This time around is for the tribe. Let them down before the rise. Just to catch a little vibe. Ain't say it's hard when it was passed down. Got my people with me in the background. It's a generation on my back now. We don't back up, you better back down. I put a stack down like I'm playing roulette. Send me a snap and say, baby, I'm wet. I can't wait till you catch me. You know the effect of me when you be stepping your foot on their neck. And you know that nigga in case you forget. Open the text, I told her she blessed. As soon as I pull up, you know how to rest. I'm going gorilla, I'm banging my chest. In the pocket is a gift, bopping in this bitch, the property of lit. They ain't got me on the list, not really a diss, cause I be a fit. Pray to God, I got me rich, I go hit a lick and drop it on the brick. They forgot that he exists. Go in, fear God, not no man. Yeah, here's the shock, I got no limits. You can't stop, God, go 10. Why so tense and I'm cold. I'm on the road to Japan. I'm on the road with 10. Just know it all went according to plan.